Hello, it's me, James, and I'm here with Jayson. Hi, Jayson.
Oh.
Jayson, what have you got?
At your suggestion, I decided to look through the new spoilers from Secret Wars and a couple of cards, which you'll see glaringly. These big, ugly white proxies
They're
jumped out
beauties.
at me. And I thought of a couple fun things to do with them, none of which really pertain to an actual win con, but they sound fun anyways.
Who needs win cons?
Uh,
Overrated.
so firstly, I've got Terrax, a six-cost fist character who perfectly can use anti-monitor's dice as a proxy. So I've got a couple of the old War of Light anti-monitor dice there. And Terrax says while he's active, when one of your dice is knocked out, deal 4 damage to target character die.
Hmm.
So obviously there are ways of doing that. I've got a Storm over here that when she's fielded, I can do 1 damage to target character die. That would be either yours or mine if I wanted to do mine. And then we've got the Dark Phoenix that is when fielded can knock something out, or it can just use the Dark Phoenix Global to knock something out.
Indeed.
So there's that. And then I feel like this could be fun with Batman over here, the rare Batman, who says while he's active, when one of your character dice is knocked out, deal 1 damage to a player and 1 damage to a target character die. So this just kind of compounds that ability, I think. Like
Yeah.
if I manage to get both of them in the field, it could just be a little bit of pingy chaos happening back and forth. We'll see.
Yeah. That red
Not
Batman is.
quite sure yet how that'll work, but we'll see. And then I've got this is a proxy for God Emperor Doom. I've got the old AVX Doom dice here, but these are not a good match. I guess they've changed the stats, so I made sure to list the stats there. But his ability is while he's active, at the start of an attack step, target character dies attack becomes 0. So it just says at the start of an attack step. It doesn't say whose attack step. I
That's why
I
you've got Arch
pr
Nemesis, I think.
I probably should have put a force attack on the team, but I did throw this together quickly. But yeah, Arch Nemesis has a fun global here that would help basically create a removal with the God Emperor Doom. It says
Yep.
pay a shield, target character dies, defense is equal to its attack. So obviously, when Doom is out, attack step begins. I can make somebody's attack 0, then I can pay a shield, and basically giving them 0 defense instantly kill.
Sounds good.
Not much else going on here. I've got Storm, like I said. I've got the Psylocke that, when fielded, grants Overcrush
Mm-hmm.
to a character. Everyone's favorite boy Blunder, Robin, for his global and is also good removal ability. The same Wolverine that James is using, except I'm mostly just using it for his prep global, although he's a good body. He's only a 4 cost, and so maybe, who knows, Psylocke might want to give Wolverine Overcrush at some point.
Yeah.
That's about that.
I wanted to try out these Awaken cards. When we first reviewed Dark Phoenix Saga, the Wolverine caught my eye because he says something interesting. Awaken, target psychic character die, gains deadly, pretty cool in itself. And on his burst face, and he has 2 of them, levels 1 and 2, when you spin up another character die, spin Wolverine up also. That attracted me, not and obviously it's got the global as well. But that means that every time you awaken something else, you can, when you awaken something, Wolverine will spin up. So if you have enough masks to use mutation, for example, Wolverine provides a sort of unlimited reserve of levels for you to spin down, so that you can spin your other awakened stuff up, if that makes sense at all. And Kitty Pryde is another awakened character which provides ramp. She says, prep a die from your bag. The Collector I've had fun with a little bit before on a Barry video when I had Collector. When awakened, you can field a 3 or less cost character from its card, and I think it needs to be with a purchase cost of 3 or less. Feel that character die at level 1 at the end of the turn, or when they leave the field zone, return it to the card. So I've basically got, in addition to my Awaken, I've got some good when fielded effects and some useful 3 and 2 and 1 cost characters. So Robin's, I think, pretty well known by now, the super rare. Wong is also good for removal when fielded if I have masks to pay for. Oh no, that won't work. Damn. Because I won't be paying anything to field him, obviously, never mind. But I did want him for cheap fists in any case, because I need fists for Orion's Global, who says pair fist spin target character die up 1 level. So between Mutation and Orion and Focus, which is pay generic spin target character die down 1 level, I should have enough spinny stuff. I've got energy to fuel it with masks from Harley Quinn, fist from Wong. Robin is removal and can be fielded by Collector, as can Wong and Orion for stats. And I didn't have a win con, so I went with Nebula. There aren't actually that many Awaken cards. There's only a couple that I've missed out, but she's all right. She says Awaken, deal 1 damage to target character die and 2 damage to target player. So it's Awaken, and we'll see how that goes. It's not Master Mold, it's not Barry, it's not Mr. Sinister, so a bit of variety. Action or energy, mate? You call.
Action.
It is energy. So I think I'll probably go first, if you don't mind. So good luck to you.
And you.
And let's see how this goes. I'm gonna try and play quickly because I feel like this is not exactly the most dynamic team that you're going to come across. What I would like is, I say quickly and then hesitate. Do you know what? Okay, let's just play quickly. As I said, I'll buy Wong and pass to you.
Not the worst. Okay. Field a sidekick. And let's see. It's not going to get me anything fancy. So we're just going to. I'm just going to buy a Playlock.
Nice.
And I'll keep that and I'll pass over to you.
Okay. I think I want to reset. So let's try that. Of course. That might not be too bad actually. Feel that. Use your Dark Phoenix Global. Buy Kitty. Because, you know, I want to do the Kitty Wolverine thing and Nebula, and if I get a bit of ramp and do a bit of damage with Nebula, that's sort of mission accomplished. And then I will use my own Wolverine Global, not yours. And I will pass turn. No energy. Yeah. Oh, you have
I'm going to use your Collector Global to make a sidekick.
Very good. Over to you.
Feels weird not playing with Mr. Sinister.
Oh, it feels like a relief to me. It feels like more. Oh, you know what? I'm fed up with Mr. Sinister, really.
Alright.
It's dumbing down the game, I say.
I suppose, but I'm not mad about it. I quite enjoy it. Okay, so for discount gets me a 6 cost, and look at that. Choices. Do I go for Terrax or Doom?
I should point out to the viewers that if you want to see these cards in the flesh, you can check out our spoilers gallery, a link to which I will put in the show notes description.
Let's Dark Phoenix Global both of these and pay 2 for a Terrax.
Pretty much.
And then pass turn to you.
Okay. 4 out, and these 2. That's what happens when you reset your bag and you have time not to be mutilated by 6 cost and 7 cost monstrosity. And look at me rolling characters like a boss. Wow. Wow, top level as well. I'm not sure top level is necessarily a good thing if they're both on top level. I suppose I have focus, so let's not worry too much. We have possible psychic. There's fielding costs galore. Let's see what you've got in the field. Is there anything there? No, you have nothing. You know what that means, Jayson? I think you know what that means. Okay. I can't resist an easy, 8 damage, really, can I? Maybe I should keep that. That'd be nice. You know what? Yeah, let's fill those for those 2 fists. Can I spin them up at all? Does it make much of a difference? 1 gets to 4. Kitty gets to 3. I don't need to use a mask because you've got nothing in the field, so do you know what? Let's use that, and then let's spin 1 up a level to that, and then let's press priority, and then attack for 7.
7? Alright. 13. Okay.
Over to you.
Oh. Terrax going to come out. Let's see if he wants to play. And he does. Whoa, look at all those question marks. What is this? And that. And okay, it's better before. Alright. Masky to field pin level 1. I believe it is. Yeah. And then let's see. Let's buy a storm. And why not? It's probably wrong, but I'm gonna use your Wolverine Global and my Wolverine Global. Two whole sidekicks. And then I will pass priority and return.
Okay. I've got 8 going into the bag, which turns out to be the right number. By luck and good judgment in all fairness, but that's 4, I think. 4 sidekicks, okay. Right. We know what we're getting next time. I don't know if shields really help me on a team. Oh, it's got Robin, I suppose. Sure. Let's buy Robin. Seems like it would be useful. I promise I will try and awaken at some point on this team. I feel bad already that I'm not doing it, but I'm sure the opportunity will arise. Jayson, over to you.
Alright. I've got 2 dice bag. 2 more. Sidekicks. 3 rolls.
You always seem to have so much energy, so many sidekicks.
So we're gonna field 2 sidekicks. We're going to knock out 1 of those sidekicks.
Yep.
And we're going to buy a Batman for 3.
There you are.
And then I'll sit on that question mark. Pass priority to you.
I will use the collector global to field the psychic. I will have immaculate bag control if nothing else.
And I'll pass turn to you.
What's the stats on your anti-monitor? No, your whatever. What is
Currently,
it? Terrax.
Terrax currently is 5/5.
5/5. Okay, there she is. With no fielding cost this time. That's a bolt I could use. I'm an energy shy there, and how annoying. If I want to maintain bad control, that is. I do want to get into this awaken thing, but it's yeah, I could reroll that. That wouldn't really do me that much good. Quite like Kitty on that level, but you know what? I'm not sure what I'm doing. Okay, I suppose that came out slightly better. So Kitty's going into the field. She's a 032, so she's on level 2. I actually can do what I want. I'm going to KO that using your Dark Phoenix. I'm going to use that to pay for Wolverine. At least then I can say I've got Wolverine. And I'm going to use Wolverine Global to prep one of these. And look at that. Bag control still in place. Pass priority.
Collector Global and a Sidekick.
Yeah.
That's
Your
back
turn.
here. Okay. Got Warren Bag. That's 1. Okay. Shield. Could be good. Okay.
I feel like what I'm missing here is a psychic pump in case they ever get deadly, or some form of board clear. I suppose I've got Robin coming, but we'll see. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So field a level 1 storm for free, and then it'll do 1 damage to one of your sidekicks.
Yep.
And I can only do that. So I guess we will just buy another storm. I'll leave that bolt there. And I'll pass priority to you.
Got nothing.
I'll attack with a 2/1 storm.
No, I'll let it go. Okay, I'll take that too. If that's what you want.
Take 2. All right.
Yeah, interesting.
And then turn to you.
Okay. 4 in the bag still. Looking good. I don't really have any strong removal on this turn. Well, I suppose it's Wong and Robin, but I mean, your anti-monitor could get knocked out and then just come right back again. I suppose Kitty Pryde does give flexibility. If I don't have fists, I can use masks to prep dice, so that's something. Quite like that to roll. Don't especially want bolts. So let's try that. Come on, Wolverine! Wolverine! Hey, he came out. Ah, I see the problem here.
Even with Wolverine in the field, fielding Robin wouldn't knock him out.
It would if I fielded a psychic first, but then it would cost me 2 to field him. But that might be worth it.
Sure.
Let's try that. Let's field that. Oh, but then we have to pay full price for everything, which leaves us 1 mask, which kind of sucks. But that's what we're here for, right? So I'll fill that. I might live to regret this. Pay to field him. No, sorry. Pay 1 to field him. Pay 2 to field him, and let's see if I've shot myself in the foot. So that's 5 damage straight to Anti-Monitor's face. It's not Anti-Monitor, sorry, it's Terrax. I apologise. Terrax was never my favourite character, I have to say. Not the most impressive. What was he?
Galactus's Herald.
Herald is the word I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm going to do something wild. So I can use mutation, presumably, to spin Robin down, I guess. And that will spin. I can spin Kitty up, and that will put her on the top level, I suppose. 3/3. Checking my dice. And that means when she spins up, when any of my characters spin up, I get to spin Wolverine up. So he goes to I'm guessing a 2/6/3. He started on his lowest level. Let's just double check that.
That's correct.
Because he was on his burst phase, and when he himself awakens, target sidekick character die gains deadly. Yeah, I should have brought some sort of sidekick pump or something, shouldn't I? Because it's not that threatening to have a one sidekick. But I could do that off turn, presumably, which might be more interesting. So he will have deadly. Let's say he, it. And I get to prep a die from Kitty Pryde's ability, which is one of these two. She says, awaken, prep a die from your bag. That's interesting. I've got a field, by George. Well then, let's pass priority. Well, let's attack, and I don't think there's much point attacking with deadly psychic, particularly. Force block might be good in this case, but I'll attack with those two. It's a 2/6/3 and a 1/3/3.
We'll chump block both with some sidekicks.
Okay, and it's your go.
Alright, my sidekick is now lonely in the field. See if we can give him some friends. Oh. Alright.
Oof. Don't like that much.
Ooh. Ooh. And you're fielding top level would be 2. Oh man. Just keeps that, I guess. Hey. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Alright. So Robin Global. Field a level 3 Batman. Field a sidekick. Bring Terrax back on level 1. So I will Wolverine Global. Or do I want to? Yeah. Wolverine. Yeah. No Wolverine. Prep 1. And then I will field. Let's see. 1 damage to you. Okay, so I'm gonna field Storm and do 1 damage to you and 1 damage. No, what am I doing? I'm fielding Storm and dealing 1 damage to my sidekick, and that'll deal 1 damage to you and
through Batman.
1 damage from Batman, and then 4 from Terra. So it'll be
this one and any of those, I guess.
So yeah, I'll knock out a sidekick and I'll knock out Wolverine.
Yeah, so he KO'd this sidekick with Storm. No, you KO'd your own sidekick. What was this? What was that?
Yeah.
So then you did 1 to me through Batman because one of your characters was knocked out. That must have been there from previously, I guess. Then he uses Batman's ability to knock out another psychic and Terrax's ability to knock out Wolverine.
Yeah. And then I will pass priority to you.
I've got nothing.
Attack with a 2-1 storm.
2-1 storm. She's good, and she's right. I'll let her go.
All right.
Puts me on 15, I think.
Yep.
Yep.
And then the turn speed.
Okay, 1 out of the bag and 3 of those psychics. Alrighty. If I'd had a pump global, I could have pumped your storm so that she knocked out Robin. That would have been a good idea, wouldn't it? Or I could have spun her up, actually, if I'd had any energy. I don't think I had any energy. Wow, now I've got energy. Yeah. It's not great. It's not good at all, really.
Should be able to buy a nebula.
That's true. I probably should crack on with that. But it'd be nice to have something in the field as well. Oh well, you got some stuff. So probably for the best. Nebula is a mask, so it's a little unfortunate, maybe. Yeah. I guess we field him with a mask. That would make sense, right? Re-rolling your. Don't know what's worse, really. They're both bad. Which one do I like less? I feel like I like Batman less. Re-roll your Batman, please. Oh dear.
I went down to level 2.
Okay.
5.
Now
5.
I have to pay 2 to field the dude. I probably want to spin Wolverine down and then he'll go back to that level and I'll spin... Kitty Blood's on top level. And there's the problem with Awaken. But I do have other abilities. Hang on, I could spin her down, right?
Yeah, you get both.
I'll spin her down first, but I won't bother changing it because then I'll spin him down and... Sorry. That's to spin her down. It's a generic. This is to spin her up back to the same level. No, it's to spin him down, therefore causing her to spin back to the same level. And when she spins up, he'll spin up. When she spins up, I'll draw a die. I think in the back, 2 of the back. And I'll make the only psychic I have, deadly. And then I'll pass priority.
I'm gonna collect her in a psychic.
Okay.
That's back.
What's your stats there?
Both Terrax and Batman are 5/5.
I will attack with Robin and Wolverine.
So I'll chump block them.
Yep.
And I'll deal you 2 damage. And I'll knock out Kitty and your sidekick.
That sucks, doesn't it? Yeah. Sure. And you can also... Hang on. So wait, it gets worse than that, right? You'll chump block them, then Batman can do 1 damage to this psychic, and one of the other characters.
True.
And then you can remove any 2 of those with Terrax.
Yeah, so I'm doing the Batman 2 direct to you, and then he'll do 2 to well, it's probably 1 each. It would be 1 to the psychic, I guess, and then 1 to 1 to the sidekick, and then he'll deal 1 to 1 to Kitty,
Yep.
and then Terrax will do 4 to Kitty and 4 to Wolverine.
Great. I don't think I'm equipped to deal with your team. Go ahead. It's your turn.
Okay. 4 from the bag.
Wow, and masses of dice again. That's what I suppose if I keep knocking the sidekicks out, that is what happens.
Good.
Well, 13-13. God, you can probably kill me at this point, I would have thought. Spin a few things up.
Maybe. Ooh.
There you go.
Ooh,
You've got bolts,
right.
you've got storm. Terrax is a bit too strong for me, I think.
So that's a fist to spin up. That's a spin up. That's let's field those. So I'll spin up Batman twice. Or no, I'll spin up Batman once, and I'll spin Terrax up once. So he goes to level 3. He goes to level 2. And then I'll field the storm. She'll do 1 damage to one of my sidekicks.
Yep.
Batman will deal 1 damage to you.
Yep.
And 1 damage to one of your guys, and Terrax will do 1 damage to the other.
Terrax will do 4 damage to the other.
I mean, 4 damage to the other.
Well, you're going to do another sidekick, right, and get rid of him.
Wait,
more damage to me.
I can't set Terrax up because I need to keep that. I need to keep that question mark. So I'll spend this to field her. And I'll get Batman Overcrush just because. And so one of your guys should have gotten knocked out.
Yep.
Then I'll knock out another one of my sidekicks, deal another damage to you, and deal another damage to him.
And Terrax to him out. So he dies. That puts me on 11. You must have it. I think I'm on 11.
I've got 19.
I think 19 should cover it. Yeah. Okay. So what have we learned, Jayson?
Batman and Terrax are great.
I think that's it. Yeah. Terrax in particular, but I mean that Batman was we already knew it was horrible, and Terrax, there is no stopping Terrax, really, is there? In a casual game, I brought a knife to a gunfight. I think it's fair to say. We've also learned that Kitty Pryde and Wolverine is not all that. I do quite like the Wolverine. If there were more and better awaken abilities, perhaps if I'd actually bought Nebula, apologies for that, but maybe Wolverine's ability would be quite good, but this team doesn't really have what it takes to resist Jayson's almighty knocking out.
I thought this Storm was pretty good too, because if you think about it, she's a 2-cost bolt. She does the 1 damage, so she can do some ping damage to get Terrax going.
Yep.
And then if I brought what is it called, Focus, I could make sure she's not on level 3, which means she has a 1 defense on her first and second side, and that means you push her through every time, and it forces your opponent to take damage, or you block her, and then it triggers Terrax again, or Batman.
She's either 2 bolts for Dark Phoenix, which triggers Terrax, or she's pinging off one of your sidekicks, or one of mine if you don't have Terrax in the field, which means I lose practically any of my characters, I think. She's good. She was solid. Yep. Good job. Okay, so I will put Terrax on the thumbnail for this video, I think. He deserves it. Even if I called him Anti-Monitor repeatedly. Thank you, Jayson. Much appreciated. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We hope that was in some sense entertaining and educational. Do let us know if you have any comments in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe and watch lots more videos. Thank you very much. And goodbye.
But